Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Trials of Reckoning. We're going to talk about farming it, setting up your teams, a little bit of quality of life in this one over the last one, and just a strategy to set up your daily farming. I'm not going to fight any bosses. I'm not going to talk about boss battles. Personally, I'm not there yet. I'm not ready. I'll make a video on my boss runs here a little bit later. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about. Is it better to farm normal 5 or hard 3? Essentially, what's the best stage to farm? There are two ways to think about this. These stay true from Trials of Reckoning to Trials of Reckoning. One option you have is normal 5. If you set up your background farming in normal 5, what you will get is a better efficiency of energy spent to tickets, and you will get more use out of, like, you'll run it more times, which means you'll get better affinity building. It's really easy to clear. So you can set up espers that like don't have affinity. Like I could throw Carbuncle on my Kilfe, set it, walk away, and then when I come back later, she might have maxed that out. So it's very useful for ancillary things like building unit resonance, building Esper resonance, things like that. It's very good. It's also the most efficient in terms of getting boss tickets. On the other hand, if you are competing for high score, if your guild cares about its high score, hard 3 will score you more points as long as you build a team that really capitalizes on the bonuses. So normal 5 if you care more about boss tickets and kind of like side prizes, hard 3 if you want bigger scores. Now let's talk about building a team real quick. With the let's back out and look at the bonuses for a second. I'll kind of run it through for you here. There's a couple things that are different than Trials of Reckoning than they are in like raids or guild raids. They're all a little bit different. Here's how Trials works. You want as much of this as you can. Everything stacks. So you want every one of your units to be a bonus unit, and the more higher bonus units you have, the better. Vision cards, same thing. There are only 2 vision cards in the 117 category. There's only 1 in the 112 category. You definitely want to figure out a way to work those in if you can. Even if your card, like my Coral is level 1. I just pulled it today. So what I did is I sub-slotted it in my group. You still get the bonus from your sub-slot VCs. So even if you have these cards at like level 1 because you just pulled them, work them in. You get that bonus multiplier to your score. It's a big help. Addison's down in the 107 bonus. There's a lot of vision cards in the 105. Several of the VCs in my team I pulled from that category, and I'll show you my team real quick. We'll just look at it. So I got the highest bonus units I could. I tried to do 1 unit of every element. This way, when they go out there, there's like a better chance they hit an elemental weakness or something like that. You score more points for building chains, hitting attack type weaknesses, hitting elemental type weaknesses, how fast you clear it, how little damage you take. All of that factors in. So if you really want to tweak it some more, you could go to a character like Locke and start turning abilities on and off. One thing I like to do with all my units is I turn off their group buffs and only leave on their self buffs that increase their damage, because the more damage they do, the higher score I'm going to get. Also, what you can do, you can force them to do chaining moves by turning off moves that are not multi-hit. Now, this is not always advisable, and in fact, for somebody like Kefka, what I've actually decided to do just to speed up my runs a little bit more, because I don't always have, like, especially today where I'm kind of up against it in time since I'm just starting, I gave him Arithmetician to give him access to long range AoE moves. And in some maps, having your units clear really fast might be better than forcing them to take 2 or 3 more turns to get in range to do their chaining. So you can tweak there a little bit, but I highly suggest turning off group buffs that you don't absolutely feel like you need, and instead turning on your unit only steroids to increase their damage. So that's my other tip there. Otherwise, hey, farm it out. It's a week long. If you're slow building the new VCs, you should save your score runs, like your super high score runs, so maybe like Monday or Tuesday if you have time to do that. But there you go. TLDR, if you care about high score, farm hard 3. That's what I'll be farming with my team. If you just care about efficiency of your runs for like boss tickets and affinity resonance, stuff like that, go with normal 5. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Good luck on your trials, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, I forgot. Wait. There's a huge quality of life update to this one. A huge quality of life. Let me show you what it is. So you get the bonus from the companion unit. I might cut this and put it back earlier in the video before I say goodbye. So if I was to run Laxix is, that's hard to say. Laxix is lock. Did that on purpose? No, he didn't. Anyway, if I was to run this unit, I would get another unit bonus. I would get 2 more vision card bonuses. So if I throw him in there and run this, that will give me a bigger high score. Now you can't background repeat with a companion, but the first time you clear every one of these, you should run a companion to get your own personal high score. Like for normal 5, I autoed this with a companion to 42nd. I didn't manual anything. I was on stream, I just autoed it, but they fixed this. You used to have missions for every one of these where it would require you to not use a companion unit or use a companion unit sometimes. They got rid of that, which is such a massive quality of life improvement to Trials of Reckoning. So I will try to remember to put this earlier in the video. If not, and you're watching it at the end, well, thanks for watching it at the end. Either way, thank you for watching the video. I hope y'all have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.